strong.
After those experiences, we are very thankful to God to giving us more life.
They are survivors of one of the planet's worst ever typhoons to make landfall. But the story we're sharing isn't one you've heard in the headlines.
The world now is in Tacloban, so they did not see the upper or the northern part of Cebu.
KUAM joined the Guam Medical Association and St. Luke's Medical Center in their joint mission to serve thousands in need of medical attention in the northern Cebu towns of Bantayan and Sogod.
The path of the storm went straight through this area.
The only thing that we can say is Bantayan is 100% devastated.
We call it Ground Hero, a team, a little over a dozen strong, of Guam physicians and nurses who swooped in and set up makeshift hospitals in local gyms and schools, at least in classrooms that were left standing.
See what I got. Ready? Let's put it over here.
Good morning, Doc. Are we ready to rock and roll? Okay.
Look at the patient, see how sick they are and not sick. Okay. If they think it's just cough and cold, if you don't have listen, just write prescription and send them out. Okay. If you really want, if you feel like they're really sick because of their appearance, that's when you listen to them, do what you need to be done. Okay. But every patient should take about 2 to 4 minutes. Okay.
In the 2 days that we were there, Guam's doctors and nurses treated over 2,000 patients, performing a myriad of medical procedures under unconventional circumstances, such as having no electricity and no water. They performed procedures such as removing cysts, treating patients with gangrene, performing hundreds of tooth extractions, and for pregnant women, it was the first time they'd ever undergone an ultrasound.
That's the baby's head, okay? All right. And that's the baby's heartbeat. See it? Hang on. You can hear the baby's heartbeat too, right? So it looks good.
Bata. Na nagkakita ka sa imong bata? Ikapila na ni imong bata?
Isa.
This is the first baby. Then she's very happy that she can see their baby. This is the first time happens in her life.
And while we saw moments celebrating life, others were about saving lives, like the life of 4-year-old Ken Sumayan, whose family heard about the medical mission and brought him to the Sogod gym. He had been sick for 2 days and as he arrived experienced a seizure. His temperature 102 degrees.
What we try to do now is just cool him down as best as we can with the rub alcohol and put the fan in and give him some IV hydration. If his temperature drops, he won't seize.
After hydrating for a couple of hours, little Ken was just fine.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for helping my son. For helping my son in the convulsion. Thank you so much. To the doctors and to all the midwife and the dentist. All of you. Thank you.
And just as it was much about helping the people of the Philippines, the mission inside Ground Hero meant so much more to the team.
The mission is to help these people, but it's also helping us. You know, we realize that, you know, how good we have it. And it helps us put life into perspective. So I think it's also, you know, it's a learning experience, but it's very gratifying to know that you're helping people out.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Sabrina Salas.